close till I get up. Time is barely on our side.
Okay, so we're gonna see how this goes. I want to do like a bronzy glowy look, you know, like everybody's doing this whole strobing thing, which I just think is kind of like, okay, it's just highlighting what everybody's been doing, and then they just put, you know, people just put like this trendy phrase to it, and it's like all the rage. So I'm gonna try to do that today. We'll kind of see what happens. My skin is just, I need to start getting facials. It's just not, what I'm doing is just not working. So after I get out of the shower, I've already put on my intensive Josie Maran argan milk, and then I just spritz myself with the vitamin hydrating mist from, what is this? First Aid Beauty. I don't know how I feel about this stuff. I mean, it's refreshing for sure, but it smells like a hippie store. Like, you know what I'm talking about. Like, if you go into Whole Foods, I consider that to be like a hippie store. Not anything against it. I love Whole Foods and places like that. But that's totally what it reminds me of. So I just spritz that all over. And then just coincidentally, I'm using the First Aid Beauty Age Delayed Dual Eye Repair Cream. Dot that on. I do like to put it up under my brow bone as well. Oh my god, the birds are so loud. I have my window open, so I'm hoping this isn't going to be too bad. So this is the Time Balm from the Balm. I don't particularly care for this stuff, but I'm mainly concentrating it under my eyes and on my nose and in my 11s, which have gotten so bad. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to shut my window. No, I'm not using a particularly, well, at all, like luminous foundation. I'm just using the Estee Lauder Double Wear because my skin is so oily, and it's like, yeah, anyways, it's just so oily that I get glowy no matter what I do, no matter what I wear throughout the day. So my natural oils will shine through. So I need something matte to start. And I do need to put my, one of my other MAC pumps on this guy because I hate doing it this way. My skin's pretty bad, so I might have to do 2 coats. And then this is the Urban Decay optical blurring brush that I got in my recent haul. I like it so far. It's pretty gloomy today. It's been super hot, like, oh my god, it's been in the 90s here, and if you live in Seattle, you'll know that that's like dying for everybody. So, and it's been just constant sunshine, like everything is so brown and so dry. We need rain so bad. It's supposed to rain next weekend, so we'll see. The overcast is kind of welcome. Like, everybody's just kind of over it because it's been so hot. It's cooled down. I think it's supposed to be like 75 or something, so that's good. So I'm trying to figure out like a good setup for my, this makeup room slash guest room. And we're going to Ikea today. I swear to God, so many of my pieces are from Ikea. Ikea's like a YouTuber's dream. Like, it's just, I mean, it's not the nicest furniture, but it just, you know, it just gets the job done. It does what you need it to do. And it's so customizable. If you do have a lot of Ikea pieces, I highly recommend looking up Ikea. I'll list it like right here. It's like IkeaHacks.net or something. They have so many creative ideas. People are so creative. Like, I would never dream of doing anything like that. But yeah, anyways, so I'm getting a new piece from Ikea to hopefully help with my background situation. Because right now I don't really have a background. The problem is in this room, I want to have a full-size bed, and it's a fairly decent-sized room, but I want to have a full-size bed so when guests come over, Stacy K76 and her hubby are coming to visit us in August, I'm pretty sure. So I would like them to have like a real bed, because right now we just have just a single twin bed in here. Kind of using it as like a day bed, and then when my brother comes over, he sleeps here, or he sleeps in the bed. So I'm just putting the Lorac behind the scenes primer. And then I've been whipping this out again. It's the Gilded Age Trio from Wet n Wild. This was limited edition, so I'm sorry, but I think I'm just going to use this like pinky color in here. This is so pretty. I love this. And I'm just messily just putting it all over. I'm not really caring so much about my eyeshadow right now. And I have the, what is this? I have the Alex drawers, which are right next to me, which you guys have seen in a video. And then I have the Balm dresser for my, like, vanity, which is where I'm at right now. It's, like, too low. Like, I feel like it needs stilts or something. Because I have to like lean over because I usually wear glasses and so I can't see from far away. So I have to like lean, and like right now even my back is killing me. It's hurting. Which is why I have a tendency not to do my makeup here. I usually do it in bed. It's so bad. Jeff particularly doesn't care for that, but sorry, honey. It's just the most comfortable. Oh, these suckers are so sharp. So sharp. This is the Estee Funkhouser eyelash and like eyebrow brush. I got this from Rite Aid. It's pretty nice. I think it was like, I don't know, $11 or something. So I'm using the Urban Decay Perversion Bigger, Blacker, Badder. I'm not going to do any eyeliner or anything. Only thing that I don't like about this mascara is just how huge the wand is. Not a huge fan. Because I get mascara everywhere. Let's see, can I do it in here? No. It's a bad idea, Gina. Yeah, I get... Like, I don't know if you guys have this problem, but I'm like the worst mascara applier in the world. And I get mascara everywhere on my eyelash line. Like, it looks like I'm wearing eyeliner. Look at it. Never fails. It doesn't matter what mascara I use. This happens to me. Other than the wand being so huge, I actually really like this. So... mascara is like a necessity. Like, if you don't have mascara, you're up shit creek. Like, half the time to work, I just wear, you know, I just do my skin and then I just wear mascara and go out the door. Do you guys have like one side of your lashes that you really like, one eye that you really like and the other you don't? It's like, how are my lashes different on this side than they are on this side? I don't get it. My bottom lashes are still long. I wish my ones up top were this long. And then all I've been doing for my brows recently is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Tinted Brow Gel. I'm not sure if this is the right color for me or not, but I mean, it seems to be working. What color is this? I don't even know what color it is. It's great. I have no idea. It's a dark brown one. And since I started using this, like a gal at my work, she goes, this was like a couple weeks ago when I started using it. She was like, your eyebrows look cute. I was like, what? What'd you say? Because I thought she said your eyeballs look cute. I was like, who says that? First of all. Then she was like, are you getting your eyebrows done professionally? And I was like, no, I'm just filling them in. I'm actually doing something with them. And I just love the brow gel because it's just so easy. Like, in less than a minute, my eyebrows are done. I don't need like a lot of fill-in. But they do have a tendency, because I'm so pale and they're dark, they have like this gray, they get like this gray tinge to them. It's weird. And then it just locks them in place because mine are pretty unruly. So I really, really like this stuff. I have like a stick concealer that I wanted to use for these blemishes, but I don't know where it went. It's annoying. I don't think I said the concealer that I use. It's It Cosmetics by Under Eye. I'm almost done with it. Thank the Lord. Because I really want to start using my MAC Pro Longwear. Love that stuff. This one on my forehead is going to be so hard to cover up. Alright, so I had to switch cameras because, of course, my camera was dying. So, this is my vlogging camera, so it'll be interesting when I'm editing to see, like, the difference. It has the viewfinder up top, and it is so hard. Like, right now, I'm, like, staring at myself. It's so hard not to use it. So, Kohl Kajal Max Factor. I got this from Europe in a swab. Just putting that on my inner rim waterline. It's really, really subtle. Okay. And then for the strobing effect, the Becca Moonstone. Haven't really played around with this very much, so if I could get it open. Looks like this. The whole champagne pop thing from, what's her name? Jaclyn Hill. I'm like, do I really need that? I don't know. I kind of want to fall into the hype, but I kind of don't. I don't think you can even see that. Can you guys see that? I can't really see it in this lighting. This is just a e.l.f. blush brush that I'm using. I couldn't find my highlighting brush, so just doing it down the nose. Anyways, so yeah, I don't know if I want that or not. I'm pretty sure I do, but I'm not sure. I don't know how I feel about this, but I don't know. It's really like a light gold. So for bronzing, I'm gonna use my Marc Jacobs Dream Filter, but it is beautiful. Like, I love it. Really pretty. So I'm gonna, people are just texting me off the hook today. I'm gonna take the light color and I'm just placing that under my eyes to set that concealer. And then I'm just taking any old angled brush. Slim girl trick. And then you take it down in the center of your neck. It's supposed to help like elongate or something. It's hard for me to be bronze when you're so pale. And then blush, I've just been using the Blush and Brighten in Raspberry by Lorac. Looks like that, swirled product. Okay, and then finishing touch is Urban Decay De-Slick Makeup Setting Spray. So I think I'm gonna try out this new Exaggerate full color lip liner in Enchantment. I just picked this up for my lip liner. I find that I really need lip liner these days. And then I've been playing around with this. This is like one of my new favorite combos. It's the ColourPop Lippy Stick in Skimpy, and it's a glossy. So I just put this in the middle. Kind of doing like that, not really ombre really, but it's just really light. Like I would probably never wear it on its own. And then I'm taking the I Love This matte lippy stick and I'm putting it on the edges. That looks crazy. I had too much chapstick on my upper lip. And it just gives like a nice pop to the center.